adventure is just beginning. William Shatner
Take us out.
is Captain James T. Kirk. Leonard Nimoy is Mr. Spock. DeForest Kelley is Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy. James Doohan is Lieutenant Commander Montgomery Scott. George Takei is Lieutenant Commander Sulu. Majel Barrett is Dr. Christine Chappell. Walter Koenig is Lieutenant Pavel Chekhov. Nichelle Nichols is Lieutenant Commander Uhura. Stephen Collins is Commander Willard Decker. Persis Kambata is Lieutenant Ilia. Star Trek, the motion picture. Gene Roddenberry's production of a Robert Wise film. Coming this Christmas from Paramount.
Beyond the darkness, beyond the human evolution, is Khan, a genetically superior tyrant. Exiled to a barren planet, banished by a starship commander he is destined to destroy. Left for dead, he has survived.
I'll chase him round the moons of Nibia and round the Antares maelstrom and round perdition's flames before I give him up. There she is. There she is.
Shield's collapsing, Captain. Can you give me major power? A few shots, sir.
Not enough against their shields.
The base is starboard.
Scotty, I need warp speed in 3 minutes or we're all dead.
I've done far worse than kill you. I've hurt you. And I wish to go on hurting you. I shall leave you as you left me. Marooned for all eternity. Buried alive. Buried alive. Sean! Sean!
At the end of the universe lies the beginning of vengeance. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Stardate 8097.3.
Now, Scott.
This summer, Admiral James T. Kirk and the crew of the Enterprise take off on their greatest mission as they risk everything for the one thing that really matters, to find their friend. Join the search. Star Trek III, The Search for Spock.
Avoid the planet Earth at all costs. We are under the attack of an orbiting probe.
Notify all stations. Starfleet emergency. Red alert.
Earth
is on the edge of destruction.
We cannot survive unless a way can be found to respond to the probe.
The key to saving the future
Spock, you're talking about the end of every life on Earth.
can be found only in the past.
We're going to attempt time travel. Sulu, take us home.
These are the voyages of the crew of the Starship Enterprise.
Judging by the pollution content of the atmosphere, I believe we have arrived at the latter half of the 20th century.
Stardate 1986.
San Francisco. Our own world is waiting for us to save it.
They have 24 hours
Everybody remember where we parked. Break up.
to complete their mission.
You look like a cadet review. We will beam in tonight, collect the photons, and beam out.
I want you all to be very careful.
Without being discovered.
We have an intruder.
All right, who are you?
You're not exactly catching us at our best.
That much is certain.
This is an extremely primitive and paranoid culture.
What does it mean, exact change?
Many of their customs will doubtless take us by surprise.
We're ready for beam out. My transporter power is down to minimum. I've got to bring in one at a time.
You're from outer space.
No, I'm from Iowa. I only work in outer space. Let's do our job and get out of here.
Check off, can you hear me? I lost it.
Who are you? I'm coming with you.
You can't. Our next stop is the 23rd century.
Full power now, sir.
Shields at maximum.
Steady. Hold on tight, lassie.
Can we make breakaway speed?
That's all I can give you.
8. Good. 9.
Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
Can you rewind for us 20 years ago? Most of the crew members, right, they wouldn't be here. Most of the cast members were unknowns. We did know of you. Can you take us back to professionally what was happening for William Shatner then?
Story of my life, I had just finished a series called For the People. It was on opposite Bonanza, which was very popular at the time. So it lasted, took us 6 months to shoot it, but lasted 13 weeks. And I was in New York City, preparing to do a film, I think, and Gene Roddenberry called and said he had a pilot. I'd met him someplace in Los Angeles, and he said he had a pilot that he had made that NBC wanted to remake. Would I come and see it, take a look at the part that another actor had played? And so I did. I flew here specifically to see the pilot of the first Star Trek. I saw the pilot, and I recognized that the magic of it, and I saw what I thought were some things that could be helped a little, and Gene and I talked, and I signed on.